Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Kampfpanzer 7 RH. It's a Tier 8 German premium medium tank. It's located on the westbourne of Airfield, and this one is under the command of hoti89 of the NLR clan. Game on! Well, this project was brought out in, I think it was the 60s actually. I haven't got anything in my notes that says it was the 60s, but they were building the Leopard at the same time. So it's alongside the standard Panzer program. It's actually a lighter version of the Leopard, and it's actually got a 90mm gun instead of a 105mm. It does 200 alpha and penetrates 205mm with the standard AP, and with the APCR, ouch, it also does 255mm of pen. Well, that Barras got a quick hit, but it was only an HE round. It wasn't anything else. I think he wanted to wound, but he didn't want to kill. Okay, well, he's snuggled into this rock, and the ELC at the far end is actually just acting as lookout. But there's somebody over there who's actually firing at us. Now, what it features is an oscillating turret. It's got a fixed ring of metal around which the oscillating turret moves about in. So it's actually capable of withstanding around, but protecting the oscillating parts. Okay, can you get a shot in there? Yes, he can. Nice. Remember, it's only 200 alpha. The good thing is it actually does have a fairly fast fire rate. The standard reload is 4.79 seconds. It's actually quick for a 90mm. And you can see here that Hoti's got a reload of 3.94, so he's riddling that guy with shots. Try not to be too tunnel vision though. You might get caught out. Okay. It's a tier 10 game with tier 8 tanks in it, so he's going to be up against some really tough opponents. There's the A phase 1 tier 9. That means he gets 10% extra XP for doing that hit. There's also that 705A, that's a tier 10. Now his teammate with the Progettos just alongside him there is actually tier 8, so he's earning 20% extra for every tier 10 that he hits. Oh, yep. A phase 1's taking a hit. Watch out. Yeah, I had thought that would happen actually. Now, somebody asked the other day, do you actually watch these replays before you actually record them? And the answer is no, I don't actually, because I want the reactions to be absolutely honest. Because what I'm trying to do is ensure that I see it almost as a first person, like you do when you actually watch the video. So my reactions are completely honest, and of course it means that I have to guess what's going to happen next, because I don't know what's going to happen next, so I have to work it out, just as if I was in the battle myself. Now, there is that TS5 up there, but he's not moving very much, and he's not likely to get a shot fairly easily from that position, unless he pokes out. But he does have fairly thick armor. Aha, G-Saw. Now, that's the light tank G-Saw, the fast mover. Oh, didn't get a hit on the IS-2, but he did spot him. Or did he actually get the spotting damage? Okay, G-Saw on the move. Yes, but it wasn't him who killed it. The Progetto got the kill. That's better. Got the G-Saw, the ISU this time. And he got another hit in as well. So 330. There's the Barask. Yes, I think he wants a little bit of a revenge on that Barask. I can't think why. Okay, moving up. They can see the ELC didn't survive very long. He did get taken out. Oh, we've got the rear end of that TS5 now. He was looking the wrong way at the time, and he takes 2 hits. You get the Barask. He's just behind the rock. He ought not to stay out too long, though, because otherwise that TS5 is more likely going to take a swipe at us. Okay. Somebody's trying to poke up. Trying to get round. Our ELC actually did survive. I didn't see that. There he is. He's actually managed to get into the enemy rear. And I think the enemy is a bit concerned about that. In fact, it looks like he's coming in on that Barask. Well, he's certainly getting some hit points off him. And now we got the rear of the ISU. And that tracked him. And another hit. He's certainly getting some damage on that guy. And another hit. Now, it appears the SU-130 PM actually got the enemy X705. The Barask is still there, but not for long. The ELC does get him in the end. And I think that TS5 is kind of asleep. The enemy is pushing on our cap, but we're pushing on the enemy's cap as well. But if we go up this slope, the TS5 is going to be aware, and there's the ISU-122. So he pumps one round into that guy instead. We don't want a double barrel, so yeah, we want a tracking shot. We did get a tracking shot. But looking at his lower plate, and there he goes. Nice. Now the TS5's, well, he's actually turned and he's going the opposite direction. He's trying to protect his cap area. A bit of a mistake there, because obviously his rear is very vulnerable. Now that was an HE round. He's trying to get some track damage on him, stop him, then he can get around the back and do some damage. Unfortunately, he just doesn't appear to be getting the damage that he wants. And so he is pumping the rounds in, but unfortunately now he's going to take at least one hit from the TS5. Unless the TS5 dies with the next shot, and he does get him. But the enemy's now capping. Now they're only capping with one, and that has to be their heavy tank, the M5Y. The Nomad's only a short distance away, but he's going to act as cover for whoever's in the cap area. So ideally we need to take out the Nomad first before going to the cap. Oh, the Nomad's come into sight. Oh, he missed him. Oh, dear me. Okay, well, he rammed him, and he is firing the heat rounds, which will go straight through the Nomad, no problem whatsoever. Using his GPM to get the shots in. This tank does have really good DPM. There's the kill. Now he needs to get the reset. Well, they have got a reset. The M5Y has actually left the cap area. Now, where did he go? He can't be too far away. Scorpion's around. The only two left on our team. There he is. Oh, he's at the back with the Scorpion. We need to motor to get there quickly. We need the heat rounds. We need to come in behind that M5Y if we can, but Scorpion's just trying to get away. He's being pulverized by this guy. Oh, fluffed the first shot. Lock on. That's one. Next shot should kill. No, he didn't get it. Well, he got a hit, but this will be the kill shot. Lovely. And that wins the game for Hoti. Here's the end of battle result. That was an ace tanker game for hoti89 in the Kampfpanzer 7RH. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8. And he also got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly, as well as a fire effect for doing more damage than hit points with his own vehicle. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, we can see he actually did get the highest damage on his team, but not the highest damage overall. Yes, that Object 705 picked up the high caliber for 5,756 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was Hoti with 5,077. And in third place, we've got the Object 752, 3,159 hit points. When it came to kills, it was Hoti. He got 4 kills in that game. 3 kills went to the Progetto and the SU-130PM. And on the enemy team, their STB-1 and their Charioteer both managed to get 3 kills. I think that's the Nomad one. Yes, the one that he killed towards the end of the game, Hoti. When it came to base XP, Hoti's out in the lead with that one. He got the top of the table with 1,705. 1,131 went to the Progetto, and 1,062 went to the ELC Evan 90, with the SU-130PM getting 1,001 base experience points. So 4 tanks managed to get over 1,000, but Hoti really excelled in the Kampfpanzer, and he did very well to get 1,705. So he's got the top in 2 columns, just missed out, well, by 1,000, well, by 700 actually, on the top damage. But then it was a tier 10 game, and he was tier 8, so he did exceptionally well to get that, because he was hitting higher tier opponents and getting serious damage on them. He fired 44 rounds in the game, got 34 direct hits and 22 penetrations. He also got 10 splash, damage of 5,077, of which 815 were at more than 300 meters. 4 hits received, 2 penetrated, 2 non-penetrations. They were splash, 1 hit, 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 7 enemy vehicle damage, 4 killed, 449 hit points of damage assistance. Now, on a premium account, he actually made a profit of 93,087 credits. He did have a rather high ammunition cost. That was down to the fact that he was firing a lot of heat rounds during that game as well, and he did have to pay for consumables full price. But he did also get a postal missions payout out of that one. So 93 is not a bad score, and 5,372 experience points altogether. So a very good round in the Kampfpanzer 7 RH. You can think of it almost as a Leopard tank on steroids with a 90mm instead of a 105mm. But remember, it is a tier 8 tank, and it does have fairly weak armor. It's one thing I didn't mention during the actual game itself. It does have weak armor. You've got to watch out for that. Don't want to let the enemy hit you if you can. Help it, because it's only got 115mm at the front, 75 at the rear, 25 on the 75 at the sides and 25 at the rear, and the turret is fairly weak as well, only 80mm, 60 and 60. So yeah, try not to get hit in this thing, but if you don't get hit with that really fast reload, you can punch loads of 90mm rounds into the enemy and rack up quite a big score like Hoti did. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.